In this video, we're going to be using Elly's Wonder Shop, that's Svart Vikingaskip, and the Geneva Cutlery razor with a brand new edge. Stay tuned. Hey there, folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host, CDB. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And today, we're going all the way to the Ukraine to use Elly's Wonder Shop. I think that is Svart Vikingaskip. I don't know. I apologize, but this again is out of the Ukraine, Odessa. I got this at the razor company. Bought it. The price is $17.99 for 4.2 ounces. And that is a fair price on our cost chart of $4.28 an ounce, especially when you consider it came all the way from the Ukraine. The scent on this is reminiscent of the Cologne Drakkar, if you're familiar with that. We'll show you how they describe it right there. It's a classic cologne scent. Scent strength is light, not quite to medium, but not crazy light either. But it's in the light realm. It's very pleasant, very nice. We'll show you the ingredients right here, and some interesting ingredients in this one: cornstarch, beet sugar. So I don't know if I've seen beet sugar in a shaving soap ingredient before, but we are going to look forward to using this for the first time today. Again, available at the razor company. The razor for today is the Geneva Cutlery razor that Magic Mike gifted me. And if you watch my first honing tip video, you'll know that I killed the edge on this razor, which means just essentially blunting that effective edge, and I put a new edge on it with the Izuku was the finisher. I raised a slurry with the Atoma 1200, and I took this actually back after I killed the edge to the Nanawa 8K, 10K, and then took it to the Izuku with slurry, and we'll see how we did on our edge. I'll show you the, or actually I'll post a link to that honing tip video right there if you want to see how I killed the edge. 24 hours of growth today. Standard, because we're an everyday shaver. This is just plain water. And again, I will link products below that I use in this video, or at least the ones that are available. And today we're using our Ariana and Evans synthetic brush, Captain's Choice copper bowl as always. And I think we've got a pretty nice lather here with the Elly's Wonder Shop soap. First time I've ever used it, first experience. I'd actually never seen it until I saw it on the razor company's website. The razor company is really picking up a lot of artisanal offerings that are, I think, unique to them, or at least they're the first place I've seen some of these. So check out the razor company. And also, don't forget, some of us are doing videos over there. So give that channel a sub and check them out. I am blooping. I'm slinging lather all over the place. I really tried to get a lot of hydration in this lather today, just to make sure we're really nice and slick for our brand new edge, and hopefully I've done a good job on the edge. No problems with lathering there, just lightly painting on my face, which is what I like to do. I don't really like to scrub my face with a brush because I've found my face just feels better when I do not, and I'm getting lather all over me. So let's wipe the shirt there. We've got good hydration in this lather. It smells great. I did not find it finicky at all, the lather, and I'm drying my hands here because you know you need to have dry hands when you're wielding a straight razor, or really any razor for that matter. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining us today. Let's see how we did on this edge. Magic Mike had a great edge on it, but we killed it, and now we've put our own edge on it, and so far feeling nice. No complaints just yet, but as I often say, I tend to learn more about the edge when it gets on my neck. So we'll see if we've done a good job today. Let's continue to shave and see. Yeah, it feels great. So again, no problem. And I think that's the great thing about honing is you can just sort of be proud of your own accomplishment and know that you did it. And I think that is always nice, you know, to just shave with an edge that belongs to you. This one is very nice. Also, I have a couple edges to test that just came in yesterday from Mr. Schultz. And I've sent a few razors out to other folks. I'm blooping. It's literally falling off the razor there. So let me rinse the razor here. Sent a few razors out to other honers. I mean, you really just have to try what's out there and see how they compare to yours. And I think you can judge your own edge better when you try other people's. And today I think we've done a pretty decent job. I don't know if this is quite as good as Magic Mike's Edge was, honestly, but it's feeling pretty good thus far. And it's making for an enjoyable experience. The Elly's Wonder Shop here is plenty slick enough. I'm not having any problems at all. And it's washing quite easily off the blade, or rinsing, I should say. And that's one of the things that I often hear Johan, Shaving Butcher, talk about in his videos, is if the soap rinses off the razor easily, and you don't have to, wipe it off, it just rinses off under the water, then you probably have enough hydration in your lather. And I would say generally, I agree with that. If it rinses off well and it's not sticking to the blade, then you've probably got enough hydration. That's a good, I would say, rule of thumb, and this is rinsing off with no problem at all. If it's sticking to the blade, then, probably that's a sign you could use a little more hydration. So let's set that aside and get busy here with pass 2. I definitely have enough hydration in this lather. I put a little more than usual just to sort of see what would happen and sort of test the limits of this soap. It's my first time using it, and I just wanted to see what it was like. And really, can't say that I'm having any issues. Plenty of volume. I didn't find it to be finicky. And for me, that's the key. Just having a great experience and doing things the way I do them. And when they come along great, I'm quite happy. And so I think today, in terms of this product, we're happy with it. I don't think it's not detecting any issues, no burning on the face. Again, not a finicky lathering product. No fuss, no muss, as we like to say. Hope everyone, is doing well. I'm going to announce one of the winners from last week's giveaway. The first winner, who was it? The winner of the Mula razor, courtesy of the Razor Company, and the Mula shaving cream was Joseph Tringon. And we'll go ahead and show you the entries right there real quick on the screen. And you'll see we filtered for TRC and the number of entries. And then we'll show you the winner, which was Disco Joe Tringon. So congrats, Joe. Email me, cdb@imcdb.com, Joe, and I'll get that out to you. And congratulations. And I will announce another winner here in just a moment. Folks, keep in mind these giveaways are going to be ongoing for a while. So although you may not have won today, there will be more opportunities. So I hope you'll continue to stick around and watch. And congrats again, Joe. Joe makes comments and he watches the videos here every day. So I was very happy when the random comment picker picked Joe. That was pretty awesome. So again, congrats, Joe. And I hope you enjoy the Mula R41 and the Mula cream, courtesy of the good folks at the Razor Company. Very nice. All right. Again, this cream, for me, plenty slick enough. Not really having any issues. One of the things that I want to try to get better at with straight razor shaving is moving my stretching point, because I have a tendency to hold my stretch point low, and sometimes you're not, actually stretching the area, or sometimes I'm not stretching the area I want to be stretching. And sometimes it's advantageous not to stretch quite as much. It really depends on your face, and it varies from individual to individual, so keep that in mind. The stretching can be different depending on your face and where you need to stretch, and the curves and contours and all that kind of stuff. Hollows, perhaps. I had a comment the other day from a gent, and he was talking about using his non-dominant hand, and he did not trust his left hand. I believe he's right-handed, as I am. And the advice that I would give folks is, in order to develop more trust in your non-dominant hand, for me it's my left hand, use it more for daily tasks. Whereas you go to grab a doorknob, or you go to pick something up, or try to use your left hand more. And I think over time, You'll develop more confidence in your dexterity with the left hand. And also, one of the things that the gent who commented said he was doing, which I really thought was a great idea, was he said he was practicing with a shavette without a blade in it, doing dry runs. And that's really an excellent exercise too, to develop some dexterity with that non-dominant hand. So I think the best way to develop that dexterity is simply to use that hand more. And try not to use your dominant hand as much. And over time, it's not an overnight thing. You can't just use your left if you're right-handed or vice versa. You can't just do it one time and expect that you're going to have great dexterity. And of course, if you have the benefit of being ambidextrous, good on you, lucky you. I don't think most people are, but if you are, that's great. All right, very, very nice second pass there. The edge is good. I can improve on it for sure. I'm going to try some other stones to finish this one on, but this one it's shaving plenty good enough. So let's get on with our second announcement for winners of the week 3 giveaways, and that was the Barbas Cream and the one blade brush razor stand and some sets, and that goes to Jeffrey Smith. So Jeffrey Smith, and also he happens to be a YouTuber, so I think Jeffrey Smith, if I'm not mistaken, will show the entries there and the way it was filtered by Barbas, and there were quite a few entries, and then we'll put up the selection there of Jeffrey Smith. I think Jeffrey Smith won because he was I think it pulled his Patreon entries, because remember the Patreon supporters have a certain number of entries that, you know, they get automatically. So congrats, Jeffrey. And I will say, Jeffrey has an outstanding YouTube channel. And if you're not subscribed to Jeffrey, you're missing out. I always call him the Bob Ross of wet shaving. So disarming, so pleasant. In fact, whenever I watch every video from Jeffrey that I can see, and when I see a thumbs down on his videos, I'm like, who could not like a Jeffrey Smith? I understand when people do it on my videos, like, you know, sometimes I say things people don't like and our personalities are different or what have you. I understand, you know, that comes with the territory. But Jeffrey, how can you not like a Jeffrey Smith video? So if you haven't checked him out, check him out. He's been doing it for a while. He uses a wide variety of gear, and he's very good. He's a very good shaver. And I think you'll find him most pleasant. There's nothing off-putting about Jeffrey. And so give him a look, if you please. Or at least I hope you will. I try to sort of almost come in at an angle. It's not exactly J-hooking, but I try to sort of come in at an angle there a little bit on my neck some, just to get some of those stubborn hairs, because my grain runs this way. Boy, this is enjoyable shave, and I must say I'm having no problems with the Elly's Wonder Shop. First time I've ever heard of it or used it, and it's treated me quite well, or at least it's allowed me to do a pretty good job so far. And you'll notice in certain parts of the shave, I'll puff my cheeks out to make them a little bit easier to get those hairs. And again, that is something that you just have to experiment with. And I put that in, the knowledge of your face is in the realm of technique. Because technique is also about preparation, and you know, it's not only how you drag the razor over your face, but I lump it in with what you know, and you know what you can and cannot get away with, and you shave in accordance with that. The people who do a great job of prepping and knowing what they can and cannot do generally get a better result than folks who haven't learned that. So learning what your face or legs or head or whatever it is that you're shaving can reasonably handle, and what it appreciates and does not appreciate, is quite critical, I think. And that becomes part of developing good technique, I think. All right. So no problem so far. I think this angle here always looks very severe. And I do have to get in there and sort of scoop to begin with, but once I'm coming across the razor looks way out, but it's not quite as far as it looks. Got some hairs there to pick up. You can hear that. Some that I've missed. And then we'll rinse that off and just do a coming up under and getting that a little bit there a little bit. Okay. All right. So I think we've done a pretty good job today so far. Let's just get this one little piece and then we'll rinse. And then we'll come back and get into the post. I want to congratulate the winners today. And if you didn't win, keep in mind, these are going to be going on every week. So look for those giveaways. And again, I'm going to drop the winners in these videos, just put them in there. I won't announce the winners, but I will announce the giveaway. So I want to give everybody who watches an opportunity, and the Patreon supporters and everybody. And I just thank you so much for watching and your support. Let me rinse. We'll come back, get into the post. Stay tuned. All right, and we're back with the Magic Made by Witches, and I must tell you, that was another outstanding shave. Now, nicks, cuts, creepers, weepers, irritation, bubbles, or troubles that I saw there felt great. I used the PIA alum with dry dock after, very little stinging. I did an acceptable job on this edge. I wouldn't say that this edge was as good today as Magic Mike's previous edge, so we'll go back and see if we can get better. And that's always the goal, to get this as sharp and smooth, that sharp, smooth combination, to get the best possible combination. We'll go back to work on it, but it did a great job. And so I'm happy with it, but I can do better. So the soap today I'm very happy with. This was Elly's Wonder Shop, Svart Vikingaskip, or something like that. It smells like a Drakkar Noir. Noir, that's tough to say, isn't it? We used our Ariane and Evans synthetic brush and our Captain's Choice copper bowl, and we shall finish this excellent shave out today with Stirling Noir. Noir. It's kind of hard, isn't it? It is for me anyway. Everything's hard for me to say, let's be honest. So this also smells like Drakkar. And so we'll close it out strong today with a magnificent aftershave. And I hope your day today is fantastic. I hope you have excellent shaves. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're happy. But most importantly, I hope you come back tomorrow, because God willing, I will be here. Thanks so much for watching as always. I really appreciate it. I've been your host, CDB, reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way. And as always, God bless.